this thing is on. Let me make sure I see the green light. See if this thing is.
Yeah, it's lagging a little.
Yeah, it does that a little bit at the beginning. All right, I think we are on. All right, people, what's going on? What's popping? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Was good. So I'm here with my homegirl, Whitney. Whitney, what's going on?
Hey
How's
guys,
life?
what's going on? Everything's great, as
Everything's
always.
good?
Yeah,
You chilling,
no
chilling?
complaints.
They
Everything's
chilling?
fantastic.
Yeah, so guys, remember, get this book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. The ebook, hard copy, audio book. This is the greatest book of all time. You can go to mrlocario.com to get it. If you get the hard copy, you will get an autographed copy and we'll get it popping. You feel what I'm saying? So we got in the room already. We got McCann, Excalibur, A-Rush is in the room. What's going on? What's the deal? So today we're talking about, why women string you along and play games. You feel what I'm saying? So Whitney, what's your thoughts on that real quick?
What's my thoughts?
Yeah, why is these women playing so many games?
I mean, if you're not tied down to anyone, then you're free to do what you please, right? Just like men are.
Right,
You're free
right.
to be in an open relationship. You're free to hook up with as many women as you want.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it not the same standard, I guess, for women? Not necessarily playing games. I feel like guys maybe perceive it that way.
See, that's what you got to talk about though, because like guys, like if we get with a girl or we try to get with a girl, we're not like we have the end goal. We're like we want to have sex. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So women will pretend they want to have sex with a guy, but then won't.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I've done that in the past. Maybe once or twice, all right?
It's like I confess.
But I mean, it's not necessarily stringing it along either. Some people are just super indecisive, like me. I'm like, do I want to have sex with this guy?
Yeah.
Do I not want to? So in the meantime, I'm going to be like working my magic, working my charm. They're going to love me.
Right.
And then I have a decision to make. I could either go forward with it or not.
Right.
So I don't know if I'm stringing them along. It's just, I don't even know what I want yet. I have to figure that out also.
I feel you. What up, African scientists? What's going on, bro? What's popping? We got into Derwin. Kyle was good. Yeah, so because the thing is when I coach guys and stuff, they get into situations where they're dealing with women, and it seems like the girl's feeling them. The girl will get, like, for example, the girl will give the guy the number, but then when he calls, she'll never pick up. You know what I'm saying? Or she'll like,
so I can definitely speak to that. So I'm a little guilty of that. I will admit. I think that it's more so. You don't want to come off like rude or a bitch, to be quite frank. So when someone asks for your number, you'd be like, yeah, I'll give you my number. We can like network and chill. That's usually what I say.
Network and chill. See?
So I give that passive response. But then when someone's like hitting me up at like 12 a.m. or just asking really weird questions, and they're really, I don't know.
See, guys, this is why you got to be very forward with what you're saying with women, because you don't want to leave any room for passive stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Or it's just like when I give out my number and then the first question that they ask, hey, do you want to go out and get a drink? It's just like, well, I don't know if I want to have a drink with you yet. Why not? Let's like have coffee and hang out first.
And see, this is what happens. You gotta look, because I tell guys to get straight to the point, because. Like, let's say, for example, you give a guy your number, but you're not really that into him.
Yep.
You're probably not going to go see him, right? You're not
probably
going to.
Not, no.
Exactly.
No,
see, this is why you guys got to get to the point so
it's
know.
It's cruel. It's very cruel.
Yeah, if the girl is, just playing games and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. What up, A-Rush? What's going on?
That coffee thing's a trap.
He said the coffee thing. See, this is the thing. You want to go on dates at night, though. You feel what I'm saying? Go on a night date, meaning, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. You understand? Because that leads generally to sex. Just, most cases than a coffee date. Because if it's like 1 p.m. in the afternoon and we go on a coffee date, I don't think, it's probably going to be harder in some cases or most cases to, get you back to the place, because it's in the day. It's like during the day. You might have other shit that's going on later on, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I personally say that as well, because if this is the first time meeting you, I'm not thinking about sex just yet. I'm like, what is this guy about? Is he cool? Do I like him? Is he funny? Does he have game? Do I want to hang out with him again?
And then maybe you're like, I'll have sex with him on that day.
And then
maybe.
after that, like, maybe I'll consider it, but that's definitely not what's first in my mind.
So you ever went on a coffee date and was like, yo, okay, I want to do this guy now. Has that ever crossed your mind?
I have to think back. I don't.
Maybe yes.
It's quite possible. And, not recently, no.
Not recently. See, and see, this is what I'm saying. When you guys are going out, if you want to have sex, the first time you're meeting up with a chick, let's say it's the first date, always at night, never during the day, never. You understand what I'm saying? Always at night, because it's the thing. The nighttime, if it's 9 o'clock and we at a bar, it's more intimate. You feel what I'm saying? Versus if we're across from each other at Starbucks and everybody's there. You know, at the bar it's dark. You know, it's a little bit more. You can get closer to the girl. You know what I'm saying? You can do all that stuff, and so that's why you want to make sure that it's at night. Because the thing is too, and we talking about girls stringing guys along. Girls love to string dudes along because women. You gotta understand something. This is what differentiates men from women. Women can get high off of attention.
Oh yeah.
You see what I mean? The attention we get, we want sex. A woman can get attention and not have sex with a guy and be cool with the attention. You see what I mean? So she don't necessarily need to have sex with you to feel like she had a great time. She can have like a whole night where y'all just having conversations, you buying her drinks, you're paying her attention, you're complimenting her, telling her how hot she is, and she'll be like, "Oh, that was so sweet. I'll see you later. Give you a kiss on the cheek, and then go home."
I mean, it's an ego booster. So when I have the coffee date, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm in control. Mm-hmm. You're not. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in my head. You don't know if I'm gonna see you again, if it's gonna lead to sex or anything. So it is all up to me. I'm in control. I like that. I like when guys compliment me. It brings up my confidence more. And honestly, I already know what you guys are looking for. I know that you guys want sex. You don't know what I want, but I know what you want. So now that makes it much easier for me. It's all the power of the pussy, guys.
Uh-oh, see? You see? And this is why you got to let them know that you want to do it. You got to let them know you want to do it because, see, this is the thing. If you're tiptoeing around, what happens is it gives women room to play games. That's what it is. Because let's say, for example, if I'm on a date with a girl, and I'm saying, like, I'm just having regular small talk for a long time, and we're just very pleasant, very safe, very platonic, right? She could be like, oh, like by the end of the date, she could be like, oh, you seem cool, and we seem like we could be friends or whatever. But if we're on a date and it's at a bar and it's at 9 o'clock at night, and we're talking, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, yo, I want to fuck the shit out of you. Right? So she's going to be like, she has to respond to that. You see what I'm saying? She has to respond to the sex.
See, I would definitely be like thrown off a little by that because I wouldn't expect anyone to be that forward because quite frankly, no one has ever came out and said that like straight.
See, because a lot of dudes are scared to do it.
Never happened to me.
So what if a guy did that? How would you feel though?
Honestly, it depends on if I was vibing with them to begin with. So it depends on the guy totally. But I mean, I can appreciate a bold comment like that.
Right.
I would make a serious consideration if I was into the guy.
Right. Now I feel you on that. So, so what's popping in the chat room? We got Ozzy411. I hate spam. Shout out to you, Martin79934. What's going on? Demetrius was popping. What's going on? So the calling number, people.
The punani is powerful.
So the calling number 646-481-3901. Oh, and shout out your Instagram so people could check you on the Instagrams.
Yeah, you guys can follow my Instagram handle. It's XXWHITTTXX. So that's 4 T's.
Wait, I'm about to pull up your Instagram right now. So they think
it's a little confusing when
they think we bullshitting right here because Whitney is super hot. Y'all don't understand. Can I show them these pictures?
Oh, of course.
Gotta show. Look, this is Whitney right here. This is who you're watching right here. Whitney is the shit. Okay, so make sure you guys, check that out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get flagged again because YouTube be on that bullshit every time when you're trying to be an adult. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna type it in the chat room. It's XXWHITTTXX.
Yeah, definitely follow me. Turn on post notifications. You will not be disappointed.
I'm gonna put that in the joint. All right, there we go. So make sure you guys follow her on Instagram. You feel what I'm saying? Greg Johnny said, when are you gonna bring your wife or girlfriend on the live? How about never? Okay, how about that? How about never? Because you guys be on some, trolling shit. See, the thing is, I don't bring my wife out or my girl out on the joint because, there's a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, my wife and girl, they not on that, social media stuff. You feel what I'm saying? They're not on social media stuff. Oh, here we go. This is it right here.
And to answer your guys' question, no, I'm not a dancer.
She says she's not a dancer. This is the Instagram. So make sure all of you guys follow her on Instagram right now. You feel me? Right now. And listen. Don't be, if you're gonna DM Whitney, okay? Use this stuff I taught you guys. This is why I get upset. I get mad when guys they be in there saying goofy shit. I'm like, yo, like I'm trying to teach you guys how to holler at these chicks, man. I got a whole program on my Bad Boy membership called How to Attract Women on Social Media, because a lot of guys don't know how to, like.
Guys need it. You guys need it.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to holler at girls on social media.
Maybe not you guys specifically, but a lot of men need that, because I get a lot of ridiculous DMs, and I mean, some of it's pretty humorous. I'll have fun with it. But
what do the guys say in your DMs? What do we talking about?
What do they talk about?
Yeah.
Some are just like, some just go straight in. You're fine. You're beautiful. That's nice. I like the compliments are great. I'll respond to all of that. Others are just like, I want to fuck the shit out of you. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm just like, there's no sense of opening. There's no introduction. There's no nothing. It's just, I don't.
So guys, if you want to learn how to holler at chicks in the DMs, go to badboymembership.com. and check out the program, How to Get Girls on Social Media. I break all of that down. You feel what I'm saying? I talk about how to holler at girls you don't know, how to holler at girls you do know, girls you probably ran into on the street, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? They said there's a lot of weirdos online. Nah, it's real shit.
She likes long walks in the park with a loaf of bread. I don't know about a loaf of bread. That carb intake is serious, guys.
That's crazy. And she's trying to stay fit and all that. You feel me? But yeah, but getting back to the topic of girls playing games and stringing guys along, man. What you guys got to understand is, attention is just as important. Attention is important just like sex is important to us, for women. So attention for women is important, and just like how sex is important. Now don't get me wrong, women love sex too.
Oh yeah.
But you have to understand that a woman will be great with just attention. So sometimes girls will get dressed up, go out on a Friday night, they'll go out with their girlfriends and all that, because they're feeling, kind of down. They're like, I want to go out and get some attention, get guys, checking me out, talking to me, buying me drinks, all that other stuff, just to get the ego boost, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's
true. It's crazy.
It's true. Girls will say, oh my God, I hate that. Why do guys always have to catcall? One, it can be a little annoying, but at the same time, you're like, I know I'm the shit. I look great. Everyone's acknowledging it. That's definitely a confidence booster. So
right.
It's kind of like a love-hate thing. When women say, like, strictly, I hate that, it's totally not true. It's not true.
Exactly. That's what I'm maybe say, because women will say, oh, I don't like when guys are approaching me in the street. And it's like, no, you don't like the guys you don't like approaching you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So if the dude, if you're feeling him, you're going to like him. You know what I'm saying? But that's what guys got to understand about that shit. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's what's crazy about it. So when you're out here, you're doing your modeling thing, and guys, let's say a guy's trying to holler at you, and let's say you're not like really into him. Are you gonna like humor him by taking a number, or do you just flat out just say, okay, no, or like what's your plan on that? Because if you take the guy's number, he's gonna call you, he's gonna try to get with you, he's gonna do all that stuff.
So I usually don't give out my number to be. I won't do it because I don't want someone bugging me, and then I have that person like constantly contacting me, or it gets a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I've made that mistake before, and then I've realized that it was probably not a good move, and then ever since then I've been like, no. If it's someone that I'm maybe interested in working with, then I would. But that's like a whole different type of relationship here. That's not anything that I'm looking to get involved in.
Yeah. So do the guys that you work with, do they try to holler on something? They try to meet you?
Some of them, and then you have to kind of put them in line, be like, hey, this is strictly to work with you and not for anything else. So
right.
I'm not afraid to put people in their line either.
You're going to have some Me Too situations going on? You're going to run into some Harvey Weinsteins and shit? Oh, man. That's crazy. I hate spam said what works for me is when I find a woman starve for attention, I pull it back and then they come to me. Works damn near every time. That works sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Especially for hot girls like Whitney. You gotta.
I like a challenge. Honestly, like if someone if I think someone is super attractive and I feel like they're not giving me enough attention, or they're not giving me attention, period, then I'm like, what the fuck? That's not a response that I'm used to be honest. So then I'm gonna seek that person. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be more interested because I'm gonna find a more of like I said, a challenge.
Right.
All these guys are always coming to you, and they're always like, you know that they're interested in you. You know what they want. It's the same thing every time. So it's not anything different. So when you get that person that's like away from everyone else and it's different, has a different style of game, then that intrigues you, and then you want to learn a little more.
Right. And see, that's why you guys gotta come at it different, man. You gotta come at this game differently. You feel what I'm saying? So you said, what they saying is confusing. No, that's the thing though. Well, this is the thing. Look, man. The more you guys are out here, right? The more you guys are doing stuff, right? The more that you're going to, get used to this. It's gonna become second nature. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn how to, interact with women because it's counterintuitive. Because this is the thing. For us guys, we're thinking about it with our male brain. This is why guys, they think that women are only just about looks. Like they think that you gotta look like Idris Elba or Brad Pitt to get a girl. No. Period. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And so you gotta understand that it's a different mind frame you gotta have. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, if you're the type of guy who knows how to interact with women, then you're gonna get more girls because you know what to do. But see, just like you're saying, like certain dudes they'll come at you a certain way, and then they don't realize they're coming at you just like every other guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It gets very boring. It gets very boring, to be quite honest.
Right.
And I definitely think that like you don't have to be the most attractive person ever. It definitely helps if you are more attractive. It's proven.
Right.
But if you have the game, and if you're different than all of these other dudes that are coming at me, then I'm going to be more interested in you. Because there's only so many times you hear the same pickup lines, the same like, I don't know, it just gets old.
Right.
It gets very old. No one has any creativity. No one's original. No one's, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. You guys got to understand, women are getting hit on all day. You feel what I'm saying? But see, what I want guys to understand is this, is that, okay, let me take this call real quick. Hold on. Let's see who this is. Damn, why is this shit? Hold on. Okay, let me see. Yo.
Hey, Mr. Locario.
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Ozzy from Miami.
What up, bro? What's going on with you?
Oh, man, it's going on so much. I'm having, like, kind of issues, with between narcissistic honeys and what's the other one? And married honeys. Oh, man.
You said narcissistic women? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. And the married honeys. Oh, and thank you, by the way. You got me one about a couple months ago.
Uh-huh.
I got my religious honey in 3 days because of you.
You say you got what?
By the way, I want to use a hard man to get a catch-up thanks to your bullshit video.
Okay. So what else is going on with you, though? What's popping with you?
No, I'm just wanted to ask you, I'm having this issue. I got to come back. I got to relax for a minute because I'm getting all these married honey. Every time I pop in with a honey, it's like the last message, like the last honey, she was like, she was picking it at the house, and she says, "Oh, I'm married."
Okay, so you saying you running into a whole bunch of married chicks
or crazy honey.
Or crazy chicks.
I'm getting that vibe out again, and then yeah. It's like I have to back out of this because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I keep coming up with these honeys, then they want to hide it that they're married. I was getting on a chick the other day, right? And everything was grooving and fine, and then and I had the date and everything set up, and then I asked the honey, "Hey, let me get your Facebook so I can check it out." And the honey sitting there married, having pictures of being married, and the chick, I said, "Wait a minute, you're married."
Right.
So.
Well, those girls, you're just gonna have to charge to the game, man. Because look, this thing.
Yeah. I did.
Right.
I followed your instructions, but the second married honey, I couldn't do that because she was already in the house, and she was already. That's when your bullshit video came out. She was a religious honey, and I was thinking about you because I was ready to kick that honey to the curb. Right. As soon as As soon as, but before I would have kicked the honey to the curb, because I would have kicked her out the house, because she kept talking and talking and talking and talking.
Right.
And then you clicked into my head, Mr. Locario's bullshit videos, right?
Right.
Bullshit video. So I let the honey talk about religion. She was a religious honey. Talk about 10 minutes driving me crazy. I was getting ready to kick her out. I was like, man, I can't take this no more. And then all of a sudden, about 5 minutes later, after 15 minutes of that yakking, the penny came off. I said, oh, thank you, Mr. Locario.
That's crazy.
Man, 22 years old, and I was like, oh, yes.
Wait, how old was she? Hold on. How old was she?
How old am I?
No, I said, how old was she?
22.
22, and you said she was married?
Yeah. Then the honey, this happened about a couple of months ago. Then the honey comes back a month later and says, I'm divorced my husband. I want to get married with you.
Oh, my God, what? Dude, stop. Just listen. You got to charge these chicks to the game, man.
I know what you're going to say.
Charge them to the game. Don't if a girl's married, unless she's in an open relationship. She's in an open relationship, is cool. But if she's not in an open relationship, these guys, a lot of these husbands and all that shit will come at you. They're not gonna come at her. They're gonna come at you. You feel what I'm saying?
No, yeah, they'll always go after the guy.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that. That's why I kicked him to the curb. But that last honey, she was already in the cage.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to take it. I couldn't say no.
So wait, so
you
you
already in the spot.
So you had sex with her?
Hell yeah, I had sex with her. I would be representing you if I didn't have sex with her. I had sex with her a whole bunch of times.
Okay,
Are you kidding me? 46 double D's? Are you kidding? 22 with an hourglass figure? Man, I would be representing you. I said, this is all is the Locario. Thank you.
Well, listen.
That bullshit video.
Listen, since you already hit it, what you got to do is call it a day with her. Like, you already done did it. Keep that shit moving, because if you keep doing it, and she got a husband, once the husband find out, it's a fucking wrap. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these dudes out here are simps. They got a tender heart. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna start, coming at you all day.
Honey keeps coming back though. Honey, I let them come back. I don't be communicating. They just be texting me.
Right.
And if I get a chance, I'm gonna represent. Yeah, the honey, she said she was divorcing her husband and she divorced him, and now she wants to come back and marry me. I was like, oh, hell no.
Man, listen, don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, bro. But listen. Yo, man, I appreciate the call. Be careful around those married chicks. You feel what I'm saying? And be careful around this one, because she talking about she divorcing niggas.
I'm keeping it low down for a while, for a minute, to see if I get rid of this vibe again. It's like too much bad vibing with me.
Right. Now, I feel you, man. But, yo, be careful, man. Watch your back from these simp husbands. You feel what I'm saying? I'm holler at you, bro.
Sir.
All right, peace.
Okay, bye.
They're saying that y'all say he sound like Joe Pesci? That's what y'all saying in the chat room. Oh, hilarious. Y'all say he sound like Red Alert, DJ Red Alert. Oh, man. Crazy, man. So what's going on, people? What is pop? But yeah, you got to be careful around them. You see, back in the day, I was crazy because what I did was, there was this married girl. No, she was engaged. And I used to have sex with her on her and her fiance's bed. It was terrible.
Oh, my God.
This is like way back in the day, like in my early 20s, when I was young and stupid. You know what I'm saying? So,
never a good
so
move.
guys, don't do that. You'll I was playing with fire right there. Like, I could have got killed. You feel what I'm saying? I could have got killed, man. Crazy. Yeah, man. So, guys, call the number 646-481-3901. So we're not going to be doing like a super long show today. We're going to be off in the next probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. So to call the number 646-481-3901. But yeah, you guys don't, be careful playing with these, these guys' wives, because they're sensitive. They're sensitive.
Probably gonna be hostile.
You know what I'm saying? They're sensitive, man. So wait, Whitney, you ever dealt with a guy who was married though?
No.
Really?
No, I would never.
You never do it?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
It's just not a boundary I'm willing to cross. And
Really?
if I were to ever get married one day, and if I just wouldn't want that to happen to me, so I would never do that to
What
someone.
What if he seduced you like really
If
good?
I didn't know he was married, that's a completely different thing.
Right.
But if I find out he's married, that shit's getting cut off immediately. There has been like married people who have hit on me before, and I have rejected them. I won't get involved. I'm just not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it?
No.
You're like, chill.
I'm like, no.
You make it happen. Yo, what's going on? Who's this?
It's Locario. It's my son.
You.
How you doing, man?
What's going on? Your voice sound low. You gotta speak up a little bit.
Okay, do you hear it now?
Okay, I get you a little bit better. What's going on, bro?
Man, I just been working on my stuff, on a daily basis. And, I'm getting better.
Alright.
Yeah, my question is, lately, when I approach women, part of approaching is you're going to get rejected, of course, right?
Right.
It's going to happen. You can't avoid it. And the one thing about me is I love rejection. I learned to love it.
Right.
I still hate it at the same time because sometimes, when I get rejected by a woman that I find extremely attractive, it kind of hurts a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like she fine, but she missing out at the same time.
Right.
But, I keep it moving to the next. You can't dwell on it. I've learned also based on watching you and other people to recognize how I'm feeling at the time, work on my feelings, feel my feelings instead of suppressing or ignoring it, and, move on. So, but my real question is, like, it's crazy because I like older women. I be getting rejected by them a lot because, I'm 19, so I look young, of course.
Right.
But they tell me, like, the majority of them be like, bro, bye, like, type stuff, or like, you too little. And I be like,
right.
I just want to hit, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, what you mean, like, that don't make, like, I ain't no little kid, type stuff, but they be like, you too young, I'm not going to do it. So what's up with that?
Right. Well, the thing is this, older women, right, they're going to always, they're going to do that usually when a younger guy comes along because they like that they're getting attention from you. You feel what I mean? Yeah. They like the attention. They're like, wow, I got this young dude trying to get at me. He's like, it's making her feel good about her still being attractive. She feels like she still got it or whatever and all this other stuff. But the thing is with a lot of older women, there are older women out there who will get with younger guys. You understand? So one, you got to just talk to more older women. And two, when they do come at you and say, oh, you're so young and this and this and that, you have to have something to come back, at them with. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, for example, if a woman's like, oh, you're so young and all this other stuff, and be like, listen, I'm young, but I'm mature in my mind, and I know that when me and you get together, you understand, we're gonna make something happen. You know what I mean? Like, you got to let her know that you're going to be able to handle that situation, because a lot of times what happens is that these older women, what it is that they'll know that some younger guys will be attracted to them, but those older women still have insecurities, they still have feelings or whatever, so they're thinking, well, even if I do get with this younger guy, what happens, because usually they're thinking I'll just get with him to have sex with him because they're not going to take you that seriously anyway for a relationship. But what if they do start to like you? They also are thinking, what happens if I like this guy and he, has sex with me and he never calls me again, all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? So you have to sort of take into account that when you're dealing with those women. So a lot of times what's going to happen with you is you're going to have to do more seduction in interacting with older women. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to have to do a lot more talking. You know what I mean? A lot more going back and forth and sort of, interacting with them in a way where you're letting them know, hey, this is what I want to do. And what I would suggest to you to do is still give them your number, still give them your information, and say to them, hey, listen, when you come to your senses and you realize that you want me, I'm going to need you to give me a call. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. Yep. That's what you got to do.
Because I be like, you want that young nigga vibe. Like, stop tripping.
Right.
Like, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good.
I be like, you missing out, on the young fella. Like I do your life, I do you good. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly right. And then make sure you always give them your information. Always tell them to just take it. Like if you got cards, business cards, give them your card. Tell them to take out their phone, put your number in it, so that they
Yeah.
have it and have them let them choose. You understand what I'm saying? Be like, listen, I'm expecting a call from you by Friday. You understand?
Okay.
Give them a deadline so that they can get
Give
back
up
to
a
you.
good time.
You see what I mean?
You done?
Now go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so my other question would be, I'm at work, and
Mhm.
the type of work I'm at, like, I work at Sam's Club, right? And you hear me? Are you there?
No, we good. We good. We can hear you. Go ahead.
It was super quiet for a moment. I thought it had cut off. Okay.
Oh no, we good. We good. Go ahead.
So I work at Sam's Club, right? Because I'm young and everything, and
Mm.
I'm trying to get money for, because I'm in college, I'm trying to get money and all that stuff. So the women that pass me by is like crazy. I'm talking about all types of different type of women. Like we talking about thick fine,
Mhm.
not so fine, all types of women pass me by. But at the same time, I'm a stalker, so basically I stalk things on the shelves.
Mhm.
So I do things basically like you're free to talk to whoever,
Mhm.
ever. As long as you're doing your work, you're good, basically.
Right.
All
Right.
right? Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of hard in that environment, be what's the word, flirty off the back, or
Mhm.
to have a conversation with somebody, you
Mhm.
know. Um, but what would be your take? Because it's crazy because it's like women there be busy, they're trying to just go into the store, take this stuff, and leave and bounce.
Mhm. And so
So
you're
what
saying,
would
how do you holler at the customers that's coming in?
yeah, basically because I've been doing it, but what's the right way?
Hmm. Well, this
Yeah.
is why it's important for you guys to have cards on you, any type of business cards, because there's times when you're talking to girls where you don't have enough time to really go in depth and have a long conversation or whatever, but you still want to have them have your information so they can get back at you, right? And
Yeah.
especially in this environment, if you're working, what it is, and this is what my friend used to do. He I think he worked at like Target or something or whatever like that. So he would have his business cards. If he sees like a customer in there that he's he wants to talk to, he would go up to the girl and be like, hey, can I help you with anything? And then she'll be like either yes or no, whatever. And then so what he'll say is he'd be like, listen, I'm not supposed to do this, and this probably could get me fired, but I think you're really attractive, and I want you to give me a call. And then so he'll just give her the card, and that's it. You feel what I'm saying? Like real easy. You see what I mean? And then you just keep
Yeah.
that shit moving. You see what I mean? And so what happens is that by you telling her, hey, I shouldn't be doing this or whatever, it brings that interesting situation where she's like, oh damn, this guy actually like went out his way to really make this. He must really actually want to, holler at me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one thing. And so, and two, when you're telling her, hey, give me a call, that's giving her the opportunity to choose you and to holler at you, when she wants to do it, if she actually wants to do it. So you get to get your information to her, and now she has the opportunity to holler at you if she wants to make it go down. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
right, so that's all you got to do.
Okay.
That's all you got to do, bro.
This is Locario.
Yeah, man.
Man, something interesting happened to me. I got to tell you this, man. It's the most interesting thing that have ever happened in my life.
Uh-huh.
Ever since then, I told myself, like, women be on some BS. You ready to hear this?
Yeah, go ahead, real quick.
Okay. I was at Sam's Club, right?
Mm-hmm.
This thick, fine chick, well, she wasn't really that fine, but she was alright in the face. She was cute. So
Mm-hmm.
thick. I saw her. I walked up to her. I
Mm-hmm.
looked her eyes and I told her, "Look, I admire your figure," because she was with a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to be, vulgar with her. I didn't
Mhm.
want to say what was really on my mind. I had to, come in a more respectable way because I was at work at the same time. So I was
Mhm.
like, I admire your body. I admire your figure.
Right.
She looked at me and goes, "Okay." Like she gave me that look, like, "Okay." And then later on, she was like, "It's rude to admire a woman's body."
She said, "Is what?"
Rude.
Rude.
Like, Yeah, she said it's rude to admire a woman's figure.
When you think it's rude to admire a woman's body?
No, I don't think that's rude. I would think that's very. I think that's very nice. And the fact that you went like the professional way instead of being all vulgar at work, I think was the right way to do it as well. So I don't think I'd have the same reaction.
So she's just saying this is what you gotta understand about women, right? Generally,
Yeah.
women are gonna say certain things based off of the guy who's doing it. So if she's not really that into you, it's rude. If she's into you, it's
not
cute.
rude, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all that is. So don't really think too much of it in that regard. You feel what I'm saying?
I think it was the right approach, just the wrong woman.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't. I would. Immediately she said, it's rude to admire a woman's figure. I looked her in the eye and I said, I disagree.
Right.
And I walked out because I was super busy and I had to go return something. So I was in a horrible situation at that time. But later on, this story gets more interesting because on Sunday, I go on my phone. It's interesting because this woman that I had approached, I seen one of her pictures on my homepage on Instagram. So I'm like, okay, she looked familiar. Let me click. I click in. Only realized that it was this lady with her little girl on the photo. So I'm like, oh snap. I'm like, okay. Only to figure out later on that this is the woman I had approached is an IG model. She got millions of followers, right? But here's the interesting part. I seen her porn. I seen her porn.
You say she has porno?
Yeah, Mr. Locario, yes, she do. I seen not only that, but I also seen her Instagram page.
Right.
On her Instagram page, she's twerking it. She's telling daddy, come pay me, come see me, type shit, right?
Right.
And on the porn, the same woman that told me it's rude to admire a woman's figure later on said in her porn, so what y'all want to see first? Y'all want to see my ass, my titty, or my pussy?
Wait, what's her name? You know her porn name? What's her?
I don't want to do her like that.
No.
I don't want to do her like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be on no
Everyone's
pussy.
asking
I
the
ain't
same
gonna do
question.
her like
Everybody
that.
want to know in the chat room. They're like, yo, who is it? Who is it? You know what I'm saying?
No, I know y'all want to know, but I ain't gonna do it like that.
I mean, maybe she's like, she has like two separate lives. So when she's with her kid, it's like strictly like family, her personal life, and then whatever she does on Instagram and her spare time with the porn is like totally separate life. So that may also be a factor.
See, and that's the thing. You got to understand. That's how women think, because a woman will tell you, like, it's for women. It's a lot of context, or it depends on the context. So like, a girl will say, "Oh, calling a woman a bitch is disrespectful," right? But then that same girl, you have sex with her, and she'll be like, "Oh, call me a fucking bitch." You feel what I'm saying? It's just context.
Basically, yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. But
that was an eye opener. When after that, I told myself, because I already knew initially when she said that she was on some BS, because I know the nature of a woman.
Right. Right.
But after she. When she after that situation, it just opened my eyes that were opened. It opened it more. So I was like, oh, okay, now. So this is crazy because she literally, she tried to portray herself like in this manner of, I'm not this type of woman, so don't treat me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, she was talking to a young boy that already knew what's up with the ladies. So,
right, exactly.
I should have. But she live around my area, so if I see her again, I'm gonna give her my number and bounce because it's great. But yeah, that's what happened, man. Mr. Locario, my life has been interesting, but
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And if you do get with her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Holler back at us and let us know, man. But don't be doing no porno. I don't want to see you in no porno movies.
Nah, I ain't doing no porno. No. All right, Mr. Locario.
All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace.
Man.
Later. Man, my dude's hollering at the porn stars, man. That's what you gotta do. Actually, I had sex with this girl who does porn.
Really?
But but that was the main reason why I had sex with her, because I was like, I have to. Like she does porn. Like I gotta have that story.
You have to have that experience.
Yeah, I gotta have that experience, man. Like how do you know what I mean? So it's interesting. Well, you wouldn't do a porn star? So you met some dude that does porn, you wouldn't make it happen?
I mean, I don't think that I'd be like specifically interested in a porn
Lies.
star. I swear. I don't know. I mean, I've never had that opportunity, so I guess I'll have to make that judgment call when it comes. But as of right now, no.
If I was a porn star, that would be like my line to chicks. Like I'd be like, hey, what's up? I do porn, so what's good? That's it. That's it. That's it. Be like, I do porn.
I wouldn't know what to say to that.
Be like, I'm a professional guy who fucks. That's what I do for a living.
So all right. So maybe like on the DL, I wouldn't tell anyone. It's not like I'd advertise it.
That's what I'm saying.
I consider
That'll be my whole game. But like, listen, girl, you can have sex with one of these regular dudes who who don't know what they're doing. Or you can have sex with a professional.
Sex, it may be the best night of my life.
It's true.
You're persuading me the other way now.
So if you guys ever get into porn, tell them chick that's that porn game. Just be like, listen, man, I'm a professional, baby. Like I could do things to your body that you will never experience ever again. Then
I'd be like, show me.
Exactly. See. So you got to do it. That's what you got to do. But guys, remember to check out Whitney at XXWHITTTTXX. Okay, make sure you guys check her out on the Instagrams. You feel me? Make sure you make that happen. Yeah, and also guys, make sure you get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Make sure you get that, download all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And so, Whitney, what else you got coming up? What's the things? What's going on?
What's going on? I mean, after this, I think I have an audition for Worst Cooks of America. Totally unrelated, but that's what I have going on the rest of the day.
Nice.
And then my boxing classes. Other than that, just working on myself.
Are you be boxing and shit?
That's crazy. I'm boxing.
That's crazy.
I have to learn my self-defense.
You gotta get your shout out to my dude, Dating Mindset and Raw Game. Affy Kingdom, what's going on, bro? I see you in the chat room. You feel me? But yo, guys, listen, we're about to head out in a second. So yo, I want to thank everybody for chilling out with us for a second. So I told you it wasn't gonna be a super long show, but Whitney was coming through, so I wanted to get you guys to talk and chat and do all that other shit. You feel me? So listen, let me shout out all the people in the chat room before we get out of here. My dude O'Johnny is in the building. Three Kings.
Who is this Three Kings guy?
Shout out to Three Kings. He asking all the right questions. Darrell S is in the building. ESA, shout out to you. Martin79934. McCann Cornell, the smart one. Who else is this? SW247.
Women never have one personality.
True. It's true.
So true.
I'm telling you, that's real shit. Real shit.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, man. It's like you said, that porn star was acting like, she was like, oh, I don't do that body stuff, and then she did the body stuff.
It's totally true. I mean, I work professionally in the finance industry, and I never mix that with my modeling ever,
right.
ever. Two separate worlds.
I'm telling you, that's how it goes, man. Shout out to Curve D. Pause. Who else is in there? Shout out to Ozzy411. You said, am I going to the 21 convention? No, I'm not gonna be there. Shout out to the 21 convention. That's a dope convention. All you guys should check that out. That's they got a lot of speakers there that give a lot of good game on women and all that other good stuff. Who else is up in here? Shout out to EONJ Capo. Man, I appreciate all you guys chilling with us. Rob Cruz. Who else is up in here? Alan Chavez. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. And make sure you guys follow Whitney. Make sure you guys get the books. Go to MissLocario.com. Make sure you guys join the Bad Boy membership. And we are out of here, people. All right? Say peace out to the people, Whitney.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great day.
We're gone. Later. Peace.